From the Opopco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Ryan Aber. I'm Jenni Carlson. Ryan, the Sooner season is now over after that first-round loss. Now, as you look back on this season, how do you feel like this season will be remembered for this team?
Well, I think as good as their regular season was and finishing second in the Big 12 was certainly something that was unexpected. I think it's going to be remembered for better or worse for the way it ended, which was 2 straight postseason losses in the Big 12 tournament and then in the NCAA tournament, dropping Lon Kruger to 0-5 in postseason games in his 3 years in Norman so far.
Well, and it did end with a disappointing loss to North Dakota State. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, what happened, but now questions turn towards off-season. Obviously, you lose some seniors that became pretty key cogs. What do you feel like, though, is the biggest question now facing this team as they head into the off-season?
Well, I think the biggest question facing this team as they head into the offseason is one of the biggest questions that faced them this year, and is where is the inside scoring going to come from this team? Ryan Spangler's scoring production went down at the end of the season. Now, with Cam Clark departing, certainly there's an opportunity for Spangler to move back into his natural position at the 4. They've got a couple of really big kids coming in, and Dante Buford, Jamoni McNeese, and Kadeem Lattin. And if one of those guys can step up and be an inside scoring presence, I think this team has a pretty high ceiling for next year and beyond.
Let's turn to the positive for a second, because like you said, I think that disappointment of that first round loss is still lingering for people. Is there reason to believe that next season could be better? And if there is a reason, what do you feel like that might be?
Yeah, I think there's plenty of reasons to think that next season might be better. I mean, we saw with the progression that this team made defensively this year, especially with Isaiah Cousins. He got so much better at the end, was really dictating things out on the perimeter. He really kept them in that game against North Dakota State early when not much was going right for them. And then you look, they only lose 2 seniors, Cam Clark and Tyler Neal. It doesn't look likely that they'll lose anybody else. You figure Buddy Hield, there's a good chance he gets back to being a little bit more of the go-to-the-rim type of player that he was his freshman year. If he can keep that shooting, he's going to get better. And then, like I said, I think at least one of those freshmen steps up and becomes a solid 5. DJ Bennett keeps making progress. This team should be better than it was this year. This was supposed to be a rebuilding year for this team. They finished above, I think, where most people thought they would. And next year was thought to be the year that they broke out. Certainly you see the reasons why that could happen, and they could be better in the regular season and get a postseason win, possibly.
All right, great stuff. Thanks, Ryan. Sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.